Well, Mammoth Lakes Recreation announced that it has appointed Eric Wasserman to its board of directors. Eric Wasserman, founder and managing partner of Mammoth Wealth Management Incorporated, has over 20 years experience in the financial industry. Eric Wasserman, a longtime community leader in the town of Mammoth Lakes. He has served on the Mobility Commission as Rotary Club treasurer, two-term grand juror, member of the Advisory Council for Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra, as well as president of the Mammoth Lakes Chamber of Commerce. Eric Wasserman also played an integral role in creation of Mammoth Lakes Tourism, where he served as a founding board member. You can see that full press release on sierrawave.net. Now, before we get to another segment of the Bishop Mule Days Parade, many people involved with Operation Christmas Child, both from the Eastern Sierra and some folks from Reno, they participated in that Bishop Mule Days Parade. Operation Christmas Child, as we've talked about, their volunteers put together shoe boxes stocked with items for those less fortunate around the world. Alvina Alvente was one of those recipients, and we spoke to her before the parade at the Chivalry Chapel in Bishop.
I live in California, Fresno, California for 9 years.
Oh, have you?
And I'm here just for the weekend.
Yeah.
I never knew where my shoebox came from when my family moved to the United States. And one night I was invited to American Church, and it was beginning
in the Ukraine?
Not here, in the United States already. So when I was invited to the church, I was sitting in the church and I saw a lot of kids coming down the aisles and they were bringing boxes. And I didn't know nothing about organizations, so I came back home and I Googled it, what is Operation Christmas Child is about. So, and then from that day, I decided that this is something that I want to do, just share the same joy and happiness that I had in my life with other kids. I received my shoebox when I was 7 years old in the country of Ukraine. For me and for my family, it was a very special event because we didn't have a lot of stuff, and my parents worked hard to afford even food for us, so they never bought gifts or toys for us. And for a long time, I wanted to have a little doll, and I was begging my parents to buy it for me, but they couldn't. So when Operation Christmas Child came, those missionaries, they came and they started going from door to door looking for kids. They came to my home and they brought a bunch of boxes, and even though I didn't receive a doll in my own shoebox, but someone put a little toy doll in a boy's box and my brother gave it to me, so that was my little miracle.
Yeah. Now, have you started putting dolls in shoeboxes?
Yeah, one of my favorite items that I always put in shoebox is a little doll or school supplies.
Yeah. What kind of things did you receive when you got your box?
One of my favorite items in the shoebox was a chewing gum, because I never knew that you can chew gum for a long time and it does not dissolve in your mouth. So I chew it all day long, and before going to sleep, I stick it to the headboard of my bed, and next morning I took it off and I chewed it again and again. At first it was pink, and then it got a little darker, and then it was dark gray, but it was still chewable, and I had that gum for almost a month until my mom found out and threw it away. I packed boxes with my family, and we really enjoyed it. It's a good tradition for me and for my family. My daughter, she's 2, she started getting into it a little bit. And for me personally, I like to just travel and see and meet people who pack boxes, and just to encourage them and thank them and just tell them that we are real people behind the boxes, and we, even if you never heard back from someone who received your shoebox, we are out there, and on behalf of all the children who receive shoeboxes, I want to thank you.
I like that. That's very good. Have you ever been to Bishop? Or you have to
This is my first time being here on this side of California.
Yeah. Are you going to be in the parade?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to ride on a mule?
No.
Yeah. That would be fun.
I don't know. I'm scared.
And how many boxes and what have we got going this year?
This year we are starting our new Operation Christmas Child season, and we encourage people to get items together and get ready ahead of time, pack boxes, and we're going to have a collection week in November.
All right, that's great stuff. Let's enjoy another segment of the Bishop Mule Days Parade. Tough Dog and a book. Happy Mule Days. Almost there, guys. Hey, dog face. All right, love it. We'll be back with a weather report.